find a place where you can make yourself comfortable. Perhaps you'd like to lie down or sit in a comfortable position. And as you make yourself comfortable, just adjust your body and make yourself comfortable. Perhaps you'd like to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, you become aware of your breathing. As you become aware of your breathing, you notice your heartbeat. As you notice your heartbeat, you notice any sensations on your body. And as you become aware of these sensations, your breathing begins to slow down. And as your breathing slows down, you notice your heartbeat slowing down. Now you begin to reflect on a time when you felt tranquil, peaceful, and relaxed. Perhaps it was a vacation, a holiday, or some time with friends and family. And go back to that time and notice what you saw, what you heard, and what you felt. Notice the colors, any sounds, any feelings, and where the feelings are. And let those feelings spread through every cell of the body. And as you let these feelings spread through every cell of the body, you become more calmer, you feel safe, peaceful, you're in control. At any point, you can come back to the here and now. For now, it's your time to focus. And in that calm state, reflect on times or a time when you played your best game of football. If you can't think of a time, it's okay. Just take some time to reflect and think of your ideal performance state, when you're in the zone, when things flow and time slows down. A bit like being at a bus stop on a cold and windy day when 5 minutes feels like an hour, or on a nice summer's day when an hour feels like 5 minutes when you're talking to some good company. And time slows down. And as time slows down, you're in the zone. It's almost like the ball is bigger and you see it brighter. And you feel like you control the pace of the game. Your own reality distortion field. And as you focus on your ideal performance state, you're in this zone. Perhaps you can reinforce this by thinking of a color. And the color could be blue, the color could be green. It could be the white line you cross over to go on the field. It could be when you see the post or the referee or the opposition. It's like a switch that flicks on this ideal performance state. And as you focus on this state, think of your greatest hits, some of the greatest games you've played, and see yourself like watching a screen. Notice the colors, the sounds, the feelings, and magnify them. And perhaps you'd like to step in the screen. And as you step in the screen, notice what it feels like to relive these magical moments. It could be winning a competition. It could be winning the league. Be winning a game, could even just playing a really good game, or perhaps it's going back in time to the person you were when you first started playing the game. That 10-year-old in the park who just loved playing the game. And you immerse yourself in those feelings. And as you immerse yourself in those feelings, you imagine some of your role models, people you look up to as performers, and choose one and see him in the screen. And see the way they walk, and the way they talk, and their gestures, and the way they speak, and the way they play the game, their movement off the ball, their movement on the ball. See him clearly. And imagine stepping in the screen and becoming that person. Almost like transferring a Bluetooth from one phone to the other. And you're still your own unique self. You just transfer some of the qualities of that person to you. And notice what it feels like to be them. Or you see, and perhaps you see a crowd around you. And as you see the crowd around you, you hear people chanting your name. And you hear clapping. And you feel on top of the world with your shoulders back and your head straight. You feel powerful, and you can step out of the screen and bring back the learning. And sometimes we lose form and we're not playing well, or things aren't going well, and you see a beam of light. And as you see that beam of light in front of you, you see an apparition, perhaps as a former coach or family member or someone you respect and admire. And you tell the person your thoughts about how you feel. Perhaps you're going for an injury, a loss of form, or perhaps you're in form and just want someone to talk to. And it's okay. Don't look for answers straight away. Just offload and get things off your chest. What needs to be get off your chest. And as you get things off your chest, you externalize it. Perhaps you'll internalize the learnings in an hour. Perhaps when you're having a dream tonight or next week during a game, the learnings will come. A bit like when you do something when you don't expect to do it in the game. It just happens. Now, I know some people like the idea of being a footballer, and some people love being a footballer. I've had the privilege to work with some of the best footballers out there. And in my experience, the ones who love the game, the ones who would play on a Sunday morning because they just love the game, they'd play for free. I'm not implying that they should play for free, I'm just suggesting that they love the game so much. Because some people like the idea of being a footballer. They think it means the wealth, they think it means the material stuff, and that's okay to have. Although the best performers in the world love the game and ignite the fire in the belly, your love for the game again, your passion. And as you focus on that apparition, be very clear about your role in the game, your positional play, your tactical play. You could be a goalkeeper, a fullback, a midfielder, a striker, your runs in the game. Be very clear. And you speak to your role model, and your model tells you the runs to make, defending. And as you do that, go through your technique, passing a ball, shooting, hitting it long, your movement, and you focus on passing it, and your arms out for balance, and your head position, and your foot position, and you focus on shooting, and you pick your target. You place one foot alongside the ball, and your arms out for balance, and you strike through the ball. Boof! Swoosh! And you hear that beautiful sound. It's the back of the net, and that buzz and that feeling. And just go through your own technique and your tactical stuff that you need to go through, and see yourself on the screen. Play the game. And adjust your rhythm. You can't control the other team. You can't control the referee. You can't control the weather. There's many things you can't control, but you can control you. And if you go 1-0 down or 1-0 up, or you're 3-0 down or 3-0 up, you carry on playing the same application and effort. Because the one thing you can control is application and effort. And you give 100% every moment and every game. And sometimes we feel uncertain and unsure, and that's okay. The father said to the 5-year-old, when the 5-year-old made a mistake and said, I'm never going to learn this. And the father said, when I was 5-year-old, I made the same mistake in training. And the 5-year-old said to the father, really? You were 5? No way! And the 5-year-old couldn't believe the father was a 5-year-old at one point too. And it's this sort of feeling in your mind that when you're unsure, it's okay to be unsure. And the father said, through practice, for enjoyment, for application, and always remember to love the game and enjoy the game. And you internalize that message. And it only takes one match to make an explosion, to spark an idea, an association. And now you can rate your game on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being high. And you're training. And as you rate your game, think about what you need to do to improve the game, to get to where you want to get to, because we can all improve. And think about the areas you want to improve. It could be heading the ball, it could be your positional play, it could be your tactics, it could be your passing, your shooting. And once again, turn to that apparition, that light, and see your mentor, someone you admire. Could be a coach, a family member, and you speak to the person or someone that you'd like to meet, and you tell the person what you want to improve, and don't wait for the answers straight away. The answers will come, and the answers might come in a dream, and the answers might come when you're asleep, and the answers might come when you're playing, when you do that magic, the unexpected magic. You know what it's like when you do something you're not expecting to do it, and you just do it. It could be shooting, passing, or you do something spectacular. Now I want you to imagine yourself in a screen, being completely confident and about to walk onto the field with your shoulders back and your head up, and see yourself, and as you see what you hear, what you feel, and notice the colors, the sounds, the feelings, and step into that person and imagine going on the field. And now I want you to internalize that. In a moment I'll pause and let you enjoy these feelings. And as I pause, just really enjoy these feelings and think about what you'll take away from today for your next game or game. And as I pause, if it's safe to do so, you can fall asleep and wake up in the morning energized, enthusiastic, motivated, or perhaps you can come round and go about doing what you were doing before. And remember, next time you play, to whatever's going through your mind, empty your thoughts into a bag and pick them up after the game if you wish. Any worries, any troubles, anything going on in your life, put it to one side and purely focus on that person the best you can be, and really enjoy the game and stay focused. And I'll pause for a moment. If it's safe to do so, you can drift off. If not, you can come back to the here and now, refreshed, recharged, revitalized, reinvigorated.